Can we talk a little bit about your childhood?
Yeah.
Because a lot of it's no, but you're abandoned at birth and then adopted and brought up in South London on various estates. What aspects of that upbringing did really sort of create the character that you needed to become what you are?
You know, my mum and dad was like casual workers, so they were always out working. So I was always left on my own. You know, sort of, you know, used to have the key around my neck and all that sort of stuff. So you just used to get on with it. So always out, you know, running around in the estate. And then obviously what happens is that as a kid you start to get greedy because you're looking around at everybody else, what they've got or you think they've got. You get sort of 12, 13, you know, all the, you know, Ben Sherman shirts, all that sort of stuff you wanted. So we used to just go out and nick, and the whole thing then progressed. And then by the time I was 15, I was in juvenile detention. What I found out that kids had been in detention where I lived, or certainly their brothers maybe been in adult prison. They lied, because when they come back they're doing all, yeah, it was all right, it was easy. Well, no, it weren't. You know, I was shitting myself. And I didn't like, I was up in North London, and I was part of that short, sharp shock thing. And I didn't like it at all. And that's when the army came in, and we watched this great film, Helicopter Pilot, you know, all the PR. And I said, right, who's going to be a helicopter pilot? And we all put our hands up. And then it was really then that I found out during this 3-day selection that I'm just about doing my bootlaces up, you know. So they say, right, there's a place for you in the Green Jackets. And you go, yeah, okay. Sounds like a football team. You're like, okay. And that was it. And then that's why I landed up in the infantry, which was great. For, you know, I thought it was great. Straight out, not straight out, but out of juvenile detention. For me, it was 4 months early. Straight into becoming a boy soldier for a year. Actually, it was worse than Borstal when I got there. I thought, you know, but it was actually certainly that first 3 months, what I called a bedding in period. But then, you know, understanding the system, I thought it was all right, for the simple fact that it's almost cliche, but it's that I had a bed space, because I never had a bedroom when I was a kid, you know, sort of. And we were a period where we didn't have a bathroom or hot water for a couple of years, that sort of stuff, because the place where we were living. And I couldn't understand why some of the kids, that's all we were, only 16, but I couldn't understand why some of them were all upset and they didn't like it. I thought it was great. You know, you've got your responsibility, your bed block area, you know, and it is, and it's 6 by 9, but that's your bit of space, you know, and I thought it was great. I loved it. Just like, well, there was an element of feeling sort of quite grateful for being there, but at the same time, I liked it. I enjoyed it, and the more I'd done, the more it seemed I was given. So as a boy soldier, I got into boxing, got into the boxing team and all that. And in fact, as the junior, I won the army welterweight. You know, it was about 9 stone nothing sort of thing. So I won the army junior welterweight competition for that year. And which was great, and in my head, great, I'm going to go forward on the army boxing team, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. And actually the sergeants coming, the trainers at this infantry junior leaders battalion were sergeants, and they've come and they said, no, you're not going. What you're going to do, you're going to be a soldier, because we reckon you'll be a better soldier than you are a boxer. And then it was all like, one of them was a guy called Rocky Gates, who was a bit of a boxer himself. He said, so if you disagree, well, we can box now, you know, sort of thing, but you're staying here. And so it was a threat. But actually, it was a great threat, because they were saying, right, I'll make a good soldier better than I would be a boxer. So it was great. I loved it.